Miami's Party Station, Power 96, Casey Chops. We are here on a Sunday, by the way. The grind doesn't stop. The heat game is on, but we have chose to grind it out. Ricky Rose's in the building right now.
I'm in the building, the Mastermind, Ricky Rose. We here, Chops. What's happening? Power 96, what up?
Man, the grind is heavy for you right now. Like, no one rolls out like you. I say this all the time. Like, when it's album time, like, take me through a day of Ricky Rose.
Man, it's really just reaching out to all the people that you really respect in the game, you know what I'm saying, that I got connections with. You know what I mean? And just keeping Mastermind on everybody's head. And, you know, I got to salute all my fans first and foremost, all the DJs worldwide like yourself that's just supporting the movement, you know what I mean, that make it as big as what it is now.
No doubt. What do your, like, hours of your day look like? What, like, during this time, like, waking up, going to sleep, like?
Well, you know, I was blessed last night to get a full night's rest, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, the 3 or 4 days before that, I might have got 2 or 3 hours a night, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You see me now, I'm kind of smoked out, just chilling right now.
It's Sunday, man.
Yeah, but really it's just all about, you know, just making sure everything executed. When you're a perfectionist such as myself, you just, it's really hard to get sleep when, you know, your body of work is something that you care so much for is so close to release. And to me, that's just a good thing.
No doubt, man. I want to salute for something I think you do better than most people in the game is each record you put out for this album, it feels like an event. Like it's more than the music with each record. Like you put out the No Games with Future. That was hitting the clubs crazy. Then you came out with the Hove joint that had like a little backstory to it. Then you came with the War Ready. Hit us with the, you know, everyone thought you and Jeezy had some friction. Hit us with that out the gate.
Right.
Then you hit us with Nobody, with Diddy, and with the Biggie. Like, every song seems like it's really thought out. Like, you know?
Man, and you know, on this album, that's what I really wanted to do was just make sure that, you know, this body of work, man, was just powerful. You know, I wanted it to be graphic. I wanted it to be aggressive, but at the same time, fly. You know, beautiful, you know what I mean? You know, the same way I look at women sometimes. I walk into a room of women and, you know, I look at them and it's like, to me in my mind, it's like pretty roses just everywhere, you know what I mean? So when I approach my music, it's that same vibe. I just want to make sure that I'm felt, you know, every block, every city.
No doubt, man. This War Ready joint with Jeezy, like you said, people had friction. And once again, I want to salute you for turning it into a positive. You know what I'm saying? Can you talk about how that situation came about, man? Cause
yeah, me and the homie ran into each other, man. It was just one of those 1 in a million times we ran into each other. His homies was in the other room, mine was in the other room, and it was just one of them things. We just bossed up, man. And at the end of the day, it was really just a lot of you know, just a lot of talk. You know what I mean? And we got to the bottom. It's time to get some new money. We got in the studio. It's bigger than us. It's for the South. It's for the game. Yeah, bossed up.
No doubt, man. So you have a lot of, you know, young men that you know, influenced by you. How important is it to talk about that, to like put your pride to the side and, like you said, boss up, and you know what I mean, and not maintain friction that don't need to be there, you know? We in the rap game, you know, we make music, we entertain and so on and so forth. You know, I'm from Miami. We all really know what's, you know, real problems. Right. You know, real street issues. So as far as when you come into this game, you will have misunderstandings with artists. It may be, you never know what it is, but at the end of the day, it's all about the business. Got you. You know what I mean? Get back to the business. And whenever you can do that, that's what you do. Okay, no doubt. This new Nobody record, I tweeted it. I think you saw it. I've been waiting for this, Rose. This head knock, I could tell Diddy had major influence in the joint. Can you talk about that, how that came about?
Well, you know, I had the album maybe 80% done, you know, and I went and played it for Puff. I went and played it for Diddy, and, you know, he just gave me his advice. You know, he mentioned, you know, the way the records were connecting, you know, and I just told him, you know, I wanted it to feel like the album was sewn together, you know, and he said, you know, it really needs to sound like it was recorded in the same booth on the same day. You know what I'm saying? That's what we would have did, you know what I mean? So I said, yeah, we need that mid-90s feel, and that's what he did.
And that Diddy pep talk between your verses, I tell you, I was in the gym, man, and the way Diddy could talk, he need to just put out an album of just talking that shit, because I was putting up plates to that. Does he give you those talks, like that real?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you that right there. That was actually another group of dudes that Diddy was talking to, and the Revolt camera guy filmed it.
Okay.
And you know, when we were together alone, and the Revolt dude was editing some other footage for me, he played that, and I said, you know, wow, you know, that's what we need. And you know, but when Puff do get in his zone and talk about, you know, being passionate, he is gonna give you some powerful words.
Dope. Who came up with that idea though, with the whole Biggie sample? Is that something Puff brought to you?
Nah, not at all. That was you know, we played that for Puff after the verses and everything was done, and he just did his magic to it. But actually, me and French was in the studio. Okay. Shout out to French Montana, who murdered that chorus. We actually was in the studio, and it was actually French was just like, yo, and he played the beat, and I just looked at him. You know what I'm saying? And I just went in.
Yo, Puff gotta really fuck with you to allow you to do some shit like that, you know, like remake that classic Biggie track. And I heard a version with Biggie on it. I don't know, it was your verses, and then it was like a DJ version where I think a DJ put one of the Biggie verses on it. And to hear you back and forth, like you said, I had to feel like you were in the same booth. That's how it felt, like hearing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
like,
you know, I haven't heard that version, man. But you know, when I first did the record, you know what I'm saying? You know, me having a relationship, salute D-Rock. You know, that was Biggie right-hand man. You know what I mean? You know, I had to most definitely go and, you know, get the approval and the blessings from the homie, the Junior Mafia. You know what I mean? A few dudes out of Brooklyn, just to let them know, you know, it was all love. And, you know, that's what most definitely Puff played a major role in, too. You know, and, you know, here we are, man. It's a powerful record. Rest in peace, VRG as well.